Happy Monday, everyone here. Todd Houghton here from Houghton Physical Therapy. Excited here for another episode of Facebook Live. Todd's tip of the day, the top 4 ways to make exercising fun and enjoy sticking to it. Last week was part 1 of exercising. Today is part 2. Who am I? Well, my name is Todd Houghton from Houghton Physical Therapy here in Attleboro, Massachusetts. I've been a physical therapist for over 20 years, and my passion is to help people. My passion is to ease suffering for people. And I'm excited to bring another talk and topic to you tonight. Please feel free also to contact me at toddh@houghtonphysicaltherapy.com, or on Facebook. You can also reach me if you have any other questions or any interesting topics that you have for future talks. So here we go. Todd's 4 ways to make exercising fun and enjoy sticking to it. Well, there's 5 musts that we need to do before we start exercising. Number 1, do we have any health issues? We need to get medical clearance first from your physician. If you have any health concerns such as heart disease, diabetes, asthma, high blood pressure, you want to talk with your doctor before you start your exercise program. Number 2, you always want to warm up before you do anything, especially an exercise program. You want to ramp up slow. Your heart rate does not enjoy sharp increases or sharp decreases in exercise or intensity. Just does not enjoy it. We want to make your warm-up specific for what exercise you're doing. For example, you want to do maybe a slight walk if you're going to do some running. If you're lifting weights, you want to begin with a few light sets or reps. Many different ways to do this, but you always want to do a warm-up. Number 3 is cool down. You want to do cool down, which is probably, to me, the most important part of working out, especially if you're going to elevate your heart rate. The most important part, again, is to make sure your heart rate is back down to a good position when you finish working out. You do not want a big adrenaline dump or a heart rate dump when you stop working out. Your body is an amazing machine. We really need to take care of it. So ramp it up by a warm-up, cool it down. If you're going to do a lot of running or a lot of working out or lifting weights, you want to do some cool down sets or some cool down walking to get your heart rate back down where it needs to be, or even your blood pressure, get that back down where it needs to be. Number 4 is drink plenty of water. I did a whole Facebook Live on drinking plenty of water and hydration. Super important topic. Real quickly, you want to have, in general, about half your body weight in ounces per day. You weigh 100 pounds, you need 50 ounces of water per day, and that's if you're sedentary and not doing much. And for me, if I'm doing a moderate level of activity, I drink about 25 ounces of water per hour that I work out, cardio. And if it's a high intensity, I'm drinking about double that, about 50 ounces of water per hour that I'm working on. Number 5 is you want to listen to your body. Some days you're not going to feel like you have it. Some days you might have a little bit of discomfort. So really listen to your body. Take some rest if you need to, especially when you're starting an exercise program. We want to build momentum. We don't want to do too much too quick. The body likes pleasure and does not like pain. Number 6 is recover. I'm going to add that one in. Unless your training plan calls for you to do 2 hard workouts in a row, you never want to do 2 hard workouts in a row. You want to make sure, and I use my resting heart rate to make sure that my recovery is good, so I'll decide what type of workout I can do the next day. So 4 ways that we can make an exercise habit and stick to it. We want to set yourself up for success. We want to build some momentum. Really important. Number 1, schedule it. It's got to be in the book. If it's not scheduled, it's not going to happen. We don't attend meetings or get doctor's appointments unless we have an appointment, so we need to make sure you do that. If you have trouble trying to fit it in, sometimes your exercise will be the last thing that you will complete. So make sure you schedule it. Number 2, make it easy for yourself. It's not easy or convenient, especially when you're trying to build momentum. It's not going to happen. You want to plan the workouts for the time of day that you're most awake and energetic. For me, that's in the morning, occasionally at lunchtime, but for me, it's before I even start my day. And we want to remove obstacles. You want to plan ahead. Simple things to plan ahead. Examples of that could be, you want to have your bag, your gym bag, in your car. So if you can go right from work, you can go there right away. You want to make sure your workout clothes are out the night before, so when you get up in the morning, you're not wasting time. Pretty simple things to do. You can also think of other ways. The next one is you want to hold yourself accountable. You want to make sure that you commit to another person. If you have a workout partner waiting, then you're likely not to skip out on it. You want to ask your friend or family members to check on it to check on your progress. Announcing your goals to a social group or a bunch of people is also a way to keep going, is to keep reaching your goals. So here's 5 tips to make exercising more enjoyable. You want to think outside the gym. Does the thought of going to the gym, fill you with, oh my God, I'm stressed out, I don't want to go, I don't have time, who knows what it is, but you want to make it fun. If you find it inconvenient, expensive, or intimidating, then you're not going to do it. That's okay. There are many alternatives that we can do. We don't need to go to a gym. You can make up many different exercises and different routines that you can do on your own at home. For examples, horseback riding, ballroom dancing, rollerblading, hiking, paddleboarding, kayaking, gymnastics, martial arts, rock climbing, Zumba, ultimate frisbee, fencing, many different ways that we can do it. So think outside the gym. We don't need to be committed to a gym routine. We want to vary the intensity of the workouts. There's a lot more that goes into it, but we can also use interval training, which is when we can boost your fitness by going a little bit harder, a little bit slower, just varying the workout, not going at a steady pace all along. So we want to vary the workouts. You do not want to do the same thing every day. Muscle memory, the body gets used to it, and the body doesn't really like that. And you're going to notice that you hit the wall and you reach a point where you plateau and you're not going to make any more progress. It also makes it more interesting too by varying the workouts. Number 2, you want to make it a game. You can use the Wii, the Kinect for the Xbox. There's a few different things that you can do with that, so-called exercise games. I had a patient that came in the other day. Her and her 84-year-old husband do Wii bowling. So whatever it takes to have you get up off the couch and start a program is awesome. Now, once you build up your confidence with these home Xer games or Wii games or Kinect games, video games, then you get some confidence. Then we want to build. Then we want to move outside the house, and then we want to maybe get to a gym or some type of gym environment. The third thing is you want to pair with somebody you enjoy. I happen to have an amazing partner that I work out with almost every workout, and it just makes it so much more enjoyable. Plenty of time to laugh and joke and have fun. Do something you enjoy to do. Maybe join a golf league, but having a partner buddy to work out with is really important. We want to make it social. We want to do it with people or with friends. It can be a fun time when you go with friends or people that you work with. Other people, I myself am pretty competitive, and I like to have competition within all my workouts as well too, but it helps to motivate you. It raises your standards, which also can be fun. You might want to seek out like a different partner, like a tennis partner, or a basketball game, a volleyball game, just something to do with other people. You can also get the family involved. What better way to influence your family and your friends by having you do it and your kids see you do it? Everybody needs a role model, so we want to make sure that you are involving your kids and family, then they can involve their friends and family. They're likely going to want to hang around with you more too. You can do walks as a family at night. Again, tennis, you can go to the tennis court, seasonal activities, you can hike, swim, many different outdoor activities. And also you want to try a mindfulness approach, meaning that you want to focus on how your body feels. Listen to your body. Listen to how you feel. Listen to how you slept at night. And we don't want to push through anything. Whenever we have a ceiling and we try and push through the ceiling, we always get injured. By doing the mindfulness, it's going to help you to improve your physical condition faster by not overtraining your body. And what are some easy ways to sneak more movement into your daily life? This is an easy one to do to get some more activity without really listing it as an activity. You can make the chores count as an activity. Housework can be quite a workout, especially done if you do it at a brisk pace. Have fun with it. Look for ways to add extra steps. Always take the stairs instead of an elevator or escalator if it's at all possible. And I drive my kids crazy with this, but I park the farthest spot away from the door, one, so my car won't get hit, but also so we have to walk. That's a really, really easy one. You want to get off your train, maybe at the end of the car when you know you have to walk. There's, again, many different ways that we can do this to get some extra steps or some extra workouts. Whenever you can, walk. If you live in a city, walk somewhere. If it's around town and local, walk to the store. Anything you can do to ditch your car, great. And you want to move at work. Get up, walk around. At lunchtime, really great idea. for the mind and for the body to go out and walk at lunch. Even if it's 10 or 15 minutes, get your body in the habit of doing that. You want to exercise during commercial breaks. So as a commercial, get up, you can do something. Again, so many different opportunities in the way to do it. So here we are. Most exciting part of the talk is 4 ways to keep you motivated to exercise. Great when we get some momentum, but we want to keep it going. How do we do that? Number 1, you want to pair your workout with a treat. You want to reward yourself. Again, pleasure. The body likes pleasure. The body does not like pain. So pair it with a treat. It could be something as simple as, and I've done this before, when I have a long ride on my bike, I'll put Netflix on. Oh, I want to watch my favorite show. Pair it with something that you enjoy to do so your mind starts to associate it with it. Number 2, you want to log your activity. I myself like to see progress. I'm always looking at my stats and my optics and my numbers to see how I'm improving. You want to keep a log of what you're doing, how you're doing it, the intensity, how you felt the next day. Really, 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 really helpful. Number 3 is we want to harness the power of community. Again, get together in a group. Join a running group, join a walking group, join a swimming club. Anything you can do to get with the community. If it's something you have an interest, you're like-minded, you're a lot more likely to be able to want to go ahead and do it. The 4th thing is get inspired. Pick someone to look at where you want to go. They're already there in your mind where you want to go for an exercise goal. Pick someone that you really look up to. Investigate what are they doing and see that it is possible, because you can do anything you want. Hopefully this was helpful. Really excited again for this talk. I love to just come out here and share this on the Facebook Live, and I hope it was helpful for you tonight. Again, any comments or anything that people, any questions or comments, I will answer all the comments or any questions that you do have. Always reach out at me at todd@houghtonphysicaltherapy.com, and I can't wait to see you next week. Have a good night.